Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Power Season 4, Episode 10, also known as the season finale, also known as some bomb-ass television. Oh my God, Courtney! Girl, you did that. Nigga, that's all I'm gonna say today. Oh my God, you guys, that episode was so good. And I know I kind of dropped the ball on the last episode. I'm going to go on ahead and admit it. I don't know what happened. You guys, I was paying attention. Somebody was like, you wasn't paying attention. But I was. I don't know how I missed so much stuff. And my brain wasn't there, y'all. So y'all just excuse me. It happens to the best of us. We ain't all perfect. Shit. That's why I got you guys. So y'all can let me know when I fuck it up. And I did fuck it up a little bit. So, okay. We got that out the way. I'm ready for your motherfucking ass today, though, you guys. You would have been a fool if you didn't understand what was going on on that episode last night. Really, really good, you guys. It gave me every little bit I needed. Okay, let me get to the review. So when the show opens, Tariq is being questioned by the police. Okay, do you know who did this? Has anybody been threatening you? Do you know why anybody would have any reason to want to shoot Raina? Tariq is holding to the story that he don't know nothing, he didn't see nothing. The investigator that is questioning him is like a bit of an asshole. Very matter of fact, you know, when Tariq finally leaves with Ghost and Tasha's there talking to him, he was like, we'll release the body tomorrow, you can take her belongings. I'm just like, what? Who does that? I want to fuck his ass up. So the St. Patrick family drives home and leaves Tariq, Ghost, and Tasha. Tasha's like, listen, I know we told you, Tariq, not to ever say nothing about your family, what your family might be involved in, but if you know anything, you need to say something. Of course, Tariq is still saying he don't know nothing. So he storms out of the damn car. Ghost is telling Tasha that he gonna take care of this. You know, she was just like, it ain't no fixing this. My flesh and blood, the child that I held in my body is gone. Ain't no way you can fix this. He said he's not going to rest until the person that killed her is dead. She was like, okay, well, you know what? Since that's what you're going to do, your ass better not get caught and your ass better not get killed. Okay, because he's told her that he thinks that it is the Jimenez cartel. And I was like, no, that ain't it. But his mind is on that. Tommy told me that they was going to come after me and I didn't listen. So, you know, I'm going to come after them. Tasha was just like, why do you keep dragging this family into your illegal shit? All right, yeah, go kill them motherfuckers and kill them right now. So they go upstairs to their penthouse and, you know, there's family and friends waiting for them there. I gotta say that I was concerned about the acting at the very beginning of that because to me, if something like that happened to my daughter, I would be, the rage that I would feel, the emotions, the crying and everything. And to me, both Tasha and James, I don't know, maybe they were in shock, but it was just sort of like everybody was just kind of mad, but not, you know what I'm saying? So I was concerned about how that was going to go. But as the show went on, it got much better. But when they got upstairs and she was just kind of like, I don't know what to do with her friends and family, you know, James goes into the closet and he take off his suit and baby, he put on his black Nike, okay, his puffer vest, his wool coat. You know when James do that, you know, he about to wreak some havoc on that ass. And while he's getting dressed, you know, at the corner of his eye, he sees the little program for his Man of the Year award. You know, he crumbles that up. Okay, he is not that man anymore. Even Tate texts him and says, I'm sorry to hear about Raina. Okay, call me back. And he ignores that. James got some business to take care of. Now, we see Tommy walking down the street with Sammy, okay, the Italian. And Kanan pulls up. Tommy was just like, hey, motherfucker, what you doing here? Kanan was like, we got some business to take care of. Okay, so send your little homies on so that we can talk. So Tommy tells them it's okay. And he was just like, I mean, I didn't know you was in town. All right, I heard about what happened and everything. And I heard, you know, I thought that you just, you know, got the hell up out of town. And Kanan was like, whatever. So you mean to tell me you don't know about this? And he opens up the trunk and it's the two guys that he killed in his apartment. He was like, you gonna send them over to the apartment to kill me? And Tommy was like, I didn't send them over there, and look at their tattoos. Those are Cristobal's homeboys. And he was like, Cristobal, who is that? And he was like, Cristobal runs with Dre and them. And Kanan was just like, you know what? That Dre done set my motherfucking ass up. Wait till I find his ass. I'm gonna fuck him up and Cristobal. And Tommy was just like, if you wait a little bit, you know, I might be able to help you on that one. So because of Tommy's regular demeanor, you know, that put Kanan at ease. At least he knows that Tommy was not responsible for this. And then while Tommy was standing there talking to Kanan, he got a call from Ghost, but he ignored it. Okay, let's not bring that into it right now. But then he gets a text message from Ghost that said, 911, it's Raina. Now, jumping over to the U.S. Attorney's Office, we see Angela. She is in her new position. She's kind of smug. John, the first chair, and Overly Dedicated both work for her. And, of course, you can tell that there's attitudes all around. She's talking about some new case that they're going to be working on. Okay, Overly Dedicated brings up the St. Patrick's case. She's saying that has nothing to do with this. And he was like, no, I'm not saying it has anything to do with this. I'm just saying that his daughter was killed last night. Okay, shot dead. And Angela, she's taken aback, obviously. Everybody is looking at her for her reaction. Keep it together, girl. Okay, and she does try to move on, but she take it back to her office and she's looking at her computer like, oh my God, this is terrible. Overly Dedicated comes in there and he giving her more grief. Oh, so I thought you said that St. Patrick was clean. All right, but when we look at this, it's obvious it was a professional hit, and professional hits are usually going against people that are involved in some illegalities. There was a theory going around that St. Patrick was really Ghost. Angela is just like, look, we ain't talking about St. Patrick. We're not investigating him right now. Get the fuck up out of my office, okay? But, Overly Dedicated still sniffing up that road with Ghost, / James St. Patrick. He gonna be a pain in the ass next season. So, even though I really do like Overly Dedicated, which is funny because I don't like nobody else on that damn prosecution team, but something about him, he got everybody fucking numbers. Shit. Now back at Tasha and Ghost's house, like I said, Ghost about to really go and do some shit. All right, he's looking through Raina's belongings that the investigator kind of threw at Tasha. Her Yves Saint Laurent bag, her school ID, her necklace with a butterfly on it. He grabs that and keeps it close to him. And then he gets a text from Tommy. He downstairs. When he's walking out, Tasha give him the look like, yeah, make sure you handle that shit right now. He goes downstairs, and before he can get to Tommy, Angela Valdez is out there. Hey, Angie, what you doing here? She just come to say she's sorry. Is there anything she can do to help? And he said, no. Where you going, Jamie? What's in the bag, Jamie? I'm fixing to go kill some damn body, okay? But as far as you concerned, it's a suit up in here. I got to go make arrangements so that I can bury my daughter that was killed. She was like, listen, I already know you. If you're going to be out there trying to get revenge and you get caught, they're going to give you the death penalty. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, Angela. I just got to bury my daughter. That's it. Okay, thanks for coming. I'll see you later. He gets in the car with Tommy and says, you know where we going? And Tommy was like, well, I know where we going to start. Ghost still can't believe that his daughter is dead. And Tommy was just like, I know. But he gives him a gun, starts up the car and tells him, let's go get them. Ooh. It's been so long since Ghost and Tommy have been on truly one accord. When you see the togetherness of those two again, like the way they were that first season, it just like, it was nostalgic. Like I was just like, finally we like gonna get back together. I mean, it's too bad that Raina had to die for all of this to happen. And I'm acting like they both good guys, but you know what I mean? Like I'm just glad that we done finally got back to this space. It's been too much turmoil between those two and distrust and everything. So anyway, Kanan got his flunkies and they are cleaning his trunk out. Make sure you get everything out of there. Okay, because he had the two dead people back there, remember. And while he's there with them, waiting on them to finish, he gets a call from Tariq. Hey, you seen Ray Ray? Kanan was like, nah, I haven't seen him. Why? He was just like, he owes me some money. And he was just like, owe you some money for what? You guys was doing licks together? Yeah, we was doing some licks and he need to give me my money. So just when you see him, let me know. All right, Kanan was like, okay. I was like, what the fuck you gonna do, Tariq? Oh, bitch ass. And speaking of Ray Ray, he back at the house, he looking a little stressed out, okay? He tells his cousin, who is also Tariq's girlfriend, like, shit went a little south last night, didn't go as I planned it to go. Tariq didn't even show up to the meeting, and I ended up having to shoot his damn sister. She was like, what? You told me he just owed you money, like you didn't tell me he was gonna go all the way here. And he was just like, yeah, but shit happens. And now I got to get the hell up out of town because his father is the hard ass nigga that's gonna come kill me. And she was just like, he don't like his father. He was like, yeah, but I still, I killed the damn daughter. So he realizes that Tariq did not tell the police anything about him. So now he knows that since the police aren't coming, so now he knows that a higher power is coming to get him. I said, Ray, that's your ass. While he's talking to the cousin who should knock at the door but Angela Valdez. He tells his cousin to go off to the other room, and he opens the door, and she was like, hi, I just came down here. The school told me that you were down at the school. You were trying to question Tariq. What were you trying to question him about? And he says, there was a robbery in the area. We just wanted to question him. He's going down the wrong path, and he just needed me to talk to him. I was trying to scare some sense into him. Now, Ghost and Tommy, they go to one of the garages. Now, we see James and Ghost. Now, we see Ghost and Tommy, okay, they go over to one of the Toros Locos garages, and, this is take names and ask questions later. So they bust in there, they shoot a couple of motherfuckers down, and we see the lead, the head guy there. And, they didn't beat his ass down and stapled him down to the chair, some shit. I was like, we ain't playing today, okay? So they were like, don't act like you don't know why we here. And he was just like, look, I didn't burn up the damn drugs. And they were like, we not here about no drugs. Who shot my fucking daughter? And he was like, what? And man, they had to hit him a couple more times and, staple him up one more, 2 times. And then he says, the Jimenez, the cartel, they don't kill children. So then they both taken aback, and Ghost, put the damn gun right up to his head and was just like, listen, tell me the truth. Did you shoot my damn daughter? Did you guys kill my daughter? And he was like, no. He said, but I killed 718. I said, uh-oh. Andre told me to do it. Tommy was just like, wait a minute. Andre told you something? And the guy was about to start talking, and honey, Ghost ain't got too much time for all this talking and chatter. Who the fuck killed my daughter? If you can't tell me, you gotta die. Shoots him in the head. Tommy was like, why would you shoot him? I mean, he had information. Ghost, I don't give a fuck about none of that right now. I don't know who killed my damn daughter. We back at square one. All right, so I gotta go. I gotta go plan this fucking funeral. Back at Tasha's house, here goes Silver. She take him to the other room, and she give him a hug, and she's telling him thanks for coming. And he was just like, whatever I can do to help you. I'm not gonna rest until the killer is found. Do you know what happened? You can trust me. Okay, of course, Tasha's being sketchy, like, I don't know. And I was just like, girl, not this wounded white woman act. Like, girl, just, you know how to lie? All of a sudden, you don't know what to do. Okay, he telling her that he love her. And he knows it's not the best time, and this is not the best time to say it, but, it's true, and he wants to help her, and for her to say it, if she knows something to say something. Then he was like, wait a minute, where's James? And she was like, he's out planning the funeral. And he was like, listen, if you know something, you need to say something, because there's a lot of spotlight still on your family, and you guys still not out of the water from everything. Like, everything he was saying made perfect sense. But yet and still, I was just like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck up out this house right now, nobody want to hear this shit. Tasha just finally tells him, you know what, I'm thankful that you came, but it's time for you to go. Okay, I was just like, he got his damn nerves. Like, just right now, please don't be in here with this bullshit. The Tommy got his eye on Andre. He's been trying to find him around the city, and when he finally does, he about to get out the car to go handle him right there. And then he sees that Andre is actually walking up to somebody to talk. So, he can't do it in plain daylight with somebody else as a witness. So he gets back in his car. Okay, we see Andre walking up to who is Ray Ray, and Ray Ray was like, listen, you gonna give me my goddamn money? And Andre was like, you ain't gonna do shit to me out here in the middle of the day, and I ain't got no money to give you, so how about that? And he was like, oh, you know what, you must have forgot that I was an undercover police officer, right? Okay, let me show you this badge and remind you. Okay, I got a whole bunch of wire on you and Kanan, talking about a whole bunch of shit that you guys was gonna be doing. And I don't know if he was bluffing or not, but Andre definitely could not take that chance. So Ray was like, so what you might want to do is give me my damn money, and we ain't gonna have no problems. Andre was just like, okay, well, let's meet up somewhere. And he was like, no, I'm going to tell you where to come, and you bring my fucking money there. All right, I'm going to text you later. So Andre is just like, okay. And then we see Tariq, he's still grieving, kind of like just zoned out. You guys, I did not realize that him and Raina were twins. All right, I did not know that that was widely known knowledge. You guys told me last week, and all the other shit you guys told me. Y'all was done with me. I was reading through the comments. I was like, they is so sick of Roxanne right now. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know that she was his twin. So, there's people there, and they're trying to say stupid things like, oh my God, I never lost a sister, much less a twin. And I was just like, y'all shut up. Nobody. All you got to do is say, give him a hug and say, I'm here if you need me. Nobody want to hear all that other stuff. But anyway, he walking through the room and he goes and sits down to old baby sis. Okay, it's just him and baby sis now. And she got a line, y'all. I was just like, look at him letting baby sis talk. And she was just like, Tyreek, where is Raina? And he said he didn't know. I felt so bad. But I was just like, come on, baby sis, with the lines. Now, Kanan is at his house with his boys, and he is telling them how, they are going to take over Andre's position. They're going to take over his contacts in the drug game. They basically going to put Andre out of business. So he's telling them how Ghost set him up, so he can do real well in the business. And so they Google Ghost, and he was like, yeah, see, that's Ghost right there. He's retired right now, and then pass reins on down to Andre. That's the nigga that we need to be worried about. Then they sitting there reading on the computer, and one of them says, hey, it looks like Ghost kid got killed last night. And Kanan said, who, Tyreek? And he's like, no, a daughter, Raina. And then that's when Kanan was like, And he called me the other day. What's this really about? Now, Tommy is talking to the priest, okay, just confessing how bad he feels that he wasn't able to protect his goddaughter, Raina. And the priest is telling him, listen, there's nothing that you can do on this one. You don't need to feel guilty about it. All right, so once we get that out the way, then Tommy tells him how Andre was the one who killed 718. But when I catch him, I'm going to kill his ass. And the priest was just like, listen, I can't forgive you for sins in the future. And Tommy was like, I don't care. I'm going to fuck Dre up as soon as I see him. So when he leaves there, he gets a call from Kanan. And he was like, hey, you ready to hit up Andre? And Kanan was like, yeah, I'm really ready to get Andre, but that's not why I'm calling. I think I know who killed Raina. This nigga named Ray Ray. Ray Ray was running around with jukebox and all them. And Tommy was just like, well, why would he be trying to kill Tyreek? Kanan was just like, I don't know, but Tyreek called me earlier today talking about, where's Ray Ray and everything. And Tommy was like, okay, well, let me know where he stay. I was like, ooh. I was getting excited, you guys. I was like, it's finally coming together. Now we see Ghost. He's sitting in the church. He's trying to find a home for this funeral. Councilman Tate brings this minister, the pastor of the church down there, and he's telling James how he can have the funeral there, that they would give the daughter the send-off that she deserves. Going up a yonder. I was singing for y'all, but I got to get through this video. And Jane realizes that this pastor is all about self, all about promoting this church. He ain't really trying to have no fanfare. Wouldn't that bring a lot of publicity, a lot of attention to this? I'm not really trying to do that. Tate tells him, pretty much, listen, I know your daughter dead and I'm sorry about that, but we got to use this opportunity for good. I was just like, what? I was so shocked that James didn't beat his ass right there in that church. You gonna get up there, you gonna say what you need to say, leave that shit behind, let the police handle that. I was like, do you know who you talking to? Do you have kids, Tate, for you to say something so damn callous? I mean, I know it's business. I know we got to take care of business, but damn. But he was just like, pretty much like God goes by the balls. You understand what I'm saying? Are we clear? Ghost was like, yeah, we clear. I was like, I know Ghost is channeling that and putting that back in one of his little compartments in his mind. Like, I'm going to get to that ass later. Okay. Let me handle the rest of this stuff. And then, yeah, there's a bullet with Tate's name on it too. Now, Tommy takes the damn address that he gets and busts in the damn door, okay? Ray not there, but the cousin is. Or she's all terrified, like, oh my God. He was just like, where is Ray? She don't know. I'm going to kill your ass if you don't tell me. She was just like, he left. He went out of town. So he's just sitting there like, oh, he's not here. And she asked him, how is Tyreek? He was like, you know Tyreek? And she was just like, yeah. Ray had been used my phone to, and then she stopped. She hesitates, and he says, he used your phone to do what? And she was just like, nothing. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. So now he realized, okay, the girl is scared out of her damn wits. This shit is real high level intensity. Let me bring it on down a little bit. Okay, so then he puts his gun away. Come on here, let's sit down for a second. You comfortable? All right. So Tommy uses reverse psychology. Hey, listen, Tyreek thought that you set him up when I talked to him yesterday. And she was like, no, I wouldn't do that. She didn't know anything about what Ray was planning on doing. He said, it's okay. But you can fix it now. Tell me where Ray went. She's not going to snitch on her cousin. He was like, okay, well, listen here. I'm going to pull this gun back out. I'm going to let you see it real good like. And then you're going to tell me where he went. Because I don't want to hurt you. seeing as you Tyreek's first piece of ass and everything, but I will. So she tells him that he going to DC. And so he needs to get this address from her. Okay, so next thing we see Tommy, he in the car, he calling Tasha. Hey, listen, I got the address for where Ray gonna be. He's this dirty cop that killed Raina. And she is just like confused, like, why would he be doing all of this? She was like, listen, just get with Tariq, try to get some more information out of him. I'm fixing to meet Ghost. We're gonna go handle it right now. Okay, and while you at it, come up with some alibis because shit gonna get real rough. We gonna need the help. He also told her that that hit really was not supposed to be for Raina, that it was supposed to be for Tariq, and that person is still looking for Tariq. So when she hangs up, she tries to go find Tariq. He ain't nowhere in the damn house, okay? That's one of his homeboys said that he done left. So now she's just like, oh my God, oh my God. She tries to call Ghost, and he done left his phone there at the house. So she's, she can't get in touch with Ghost, and she don't know what to do. She starts scrolling through her phone, and we see Silva. I said, don't call him, please. But turns out Tasha goes to Angela Valdez's office. And Angie is actually kind of surprised to see her there. But, of course, she wants to help. Tasha was just like, look, Ghost told me one time that you was able to clone his phone. She was like, of course. Okay, so she gets on the phone and she calls. So then Angela is, like, trying to put the shit together in her head. She says, Tasha, did Tariq shoot Raina and run off, and that's why you trying to clone his phone? And Tasha was like, foolish, you crazy. No, my damn son ain't killed my damn daughter. What the hell are you thinking? And so Angela was like, well, then tell me why you here. I'm trying to help you. Tasha was just like, I just need this damn information on this phone. That's it. So Angela gives her a little bit of something. She said, listen, there was an undercover cop named Raymond Jones who had gone up to the school and was asking for Tariq, wanted to question him about some things. Do you think that Raymond Jones might have been the one that killed Raina? Tasha still don't want to say. Angela gets the information, writes down the Washington Heights address, and gives it to Tasha, but she wants to reiterate. If James is going to go kill Raymond, okay, and he gets caught, that is the death penalty, that is jail, that is bad times for the St. Patrick family. All right, Tasha, thanks for the information. I'm going to get on up out of here. Now, Tariq takes it straight to Andre. Hey, listen, where Ray at? Andre was like, I don't know where Ray is. Why would I know? He said, you know. All right, because you set all that whole thing up with Jukebox and all of them. All right, but I need to talk to him. And if you don't tell me where he is, then I'm going to tell my daddy and my uncle all the shit that you did, how you was involved. Okay, Andre said, I did that for you. But we know Andre didn't do that shit for him. I started to think that Andre did it for his daughter, but now I'm starting to wonder if that was even the reason why he did all of this. So Andre is trying to calm Tariq down. Let me handle it. No, you just going to give me the damn address where he is, or I'm going to tell. Tariq big and bad now. So Andre was like, fine. He going to this Washington Heights address at 6 o'clock this evening. So now he done sent Tariq up that way. So then we see Tariq taking it on down to Washington Heights. He gets there, can't get into the building, but then when somebody walks out, he walks on in, all right, gets in the elevator. At the same time, we see Ghost pulling up in the Cadillac. I was like, ooh, this is getting good. This is getting good, y'all. He pulls up in the Cadillac, and as soon as the doors to the elevator are starting to close, James can see Tariq in there. He's like, Tariq! But it's too late. So then, James get out the car, and he go try to get in the building, so he done bust the damn glass in so he can get inside. Climbs in through the door. Right when Ghost does that, then we see Tommy come pulling up, okay, and he sees the damn glass kicked out or whatever, so he climbed through there because Ghost is already on his way up the stairs. Tommy is on his way up the stairs after Ghost, and then we see Tasha pull up, okay, and Tasha sees both Ghost and Tommy car out there, so Tasha's like, oh shit. I was like, shit, the game is all here, I guess. The camera goes back to Tariq, and he's in the apartment, and he tells Ray he got the gun on him. Don't turn around. I know you killed my sister, this, that, and the other. This is for you. And Ray was just like, you came up here with no backup. Tariq is trying to bluff, but he was just like, if you had backup, they would already kill me by now. You done came up here, nigga, you some old pussy ass, soft ass, scary ass nigga. Your sister was harder than you. You can't shoot nobody. If you gonna do it. Froggish leap. Big and bad jump. When the camera goes back to Ghost and Tommy coming up the stairs, then you hear something go boom. And then you see Tasha outside and it goes boom. I said, oh shit. 2 shots. Who got killed? Of course, Ghost runs up the stairs, goes in the room. Ray dead on the ground. Okay, Tommy comes in right after Ghost. And then, of course, Tasha comes in right after Tommy. They got to get, Tariq out of there. They start hearing the police sirens. Tommy is immediately picking up the shell casings, and they got to get rid of the body, and they got to get Tariq out of there. Put your jacket on, turn your shirt on inside out. It was real frantic. I was like, how the fuck they gonna get out that building? All three of their cars parked out in the front, and the police on the way there and everything. Okay, but they wouldn't be Ghost and Tommy if they didn't have their operation tight as hell. But they do ask Tariq, how did he find out where Ray Ray was? And he said, Andre told me. I was like, now jump back to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Overly Dedicated is trying to convince the black lady that hired Angie on as the director to reopen this James St. Patrick case, going on and on about him being Ghost and all of that. And she was like, I don't think we have enough evidence to say that he is Ghost. And then Overly Dedicated was like, well, I need somebody for you to talk to. And then that's when he opens the door, and there was the lady who I thought was Pink Tennis Shoes. And y'all was like, bitch, that ain't Pink Tennis Shoes. That's the first girl from season 1, episode 1, when James had to kill the damn man out there in the parking lot or in the alley or behind the truth or wherever they were. And then he let the girlfriend go, but he whispered in her ear that she needed to get on and don't say nothing else about it. So she is there, ready to say some shit to Overly Dedicated. So again, this is more shit that James is gonna have to worry about next season. And then we see Andre. He's out at the wharf and he's meeting with the priest. I said, oh, this is going to be bad. The priest tells Andre that he can't work with Andre no more. He got to drop out because he found out that Andre killed 718. And, that ain't nothing he trying to be a part of. He's just trying to make a little money for the church and everything. And y'all taking it here. I can't work with you. Who told you that? Tommy told me that. Okay. Oh, now I see that you working with Tommy. That means you on his side now. Okay, you got to die. And I said, well, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. Who told the priest to meet this fool out in the middle of nowhere in the water and everything? I mean, I guess he thought the Lord was going to... I said, child, you was going to die doing stuff like that. Sure enough, Andre stabs him right there on the damn bench. Now, Tasha takes Tariq home. He's still in shock from the shit that happened. They get to the elevator that's going to take them to their penthouse, except she takes it on down to the basement. He was like, where are we going? She was like, trust me, just go with me and don't say shit, okay? They go down to the incinerator room. Okay, take off that sweatshirt. Put it in the incinerator, button this damn jacket up. We're going to get back on this elevator. We're going to take it all the way back up to the top. You ain't going to talk to nobody when you get in that place. You're going to go to the bathroom. You're going to scrub them damn nails with some damn hydrogen peroxide that's under the damn sink. All right. You're going to wash your hands like you ain't never washed them before. You're going to get your ass in the shower. You're going to take 2-3 showers from head to toe. Wash from your hair all the way down to your feet. All right. Make sure you rinse all of the day off of you. I said, ooh, I guess Tariq know what his mama, is capable of now. At least she knows what the mama and the daddy have been involved in the past. If you didn't know, baby, now you know. I guess Tariq is now a part officially of the family. Ghost and Tommy, they finishing up, how they do after they do their major kills. And, they in their little chamber room, wherever it is that they get undressed and put their clothes back on. Ghost was like, we got to make one more stop. Tommy was like, okay. And then the phone rings and he hands it to Ghost. He's like, somebody want to talk to you. And Ghost was like, I told you we got shit to do. I can't be talking on the phone. But he takes the phone anyway. And I was just like, I already know who that is. Jumping over to Cristobal and them. They all waiting on this product. Okay, waiting on a drop. Where the fuck is Andre? Andre walks in. Hey, sorry to be late, you guys. And he got the Jimenez people with him. And he was like, I want you guys to meet our new business partners. Everybody is looking like, oh, really? So the lady is speaking. Listen, I know we want to get this business off the ground. It said it was going to be in the hotels. Everybody can make a whole bunch of money. Yet and still, we need to handle something first. One of the head guys over at the Todos Locos got killed last night, and I want to know which one of you guys did it. Well, none of them did it. Okay, we didn't do it. Maybe the priest did it since he ain't here. And Andre's like, no, the priest done dropped out. Trust me, he ain't the one that did it. And Andre guarantees the Jimenez people that none of his folks killed the head guy from Todos Locos. Angela then took it down to Ray Ray's house, and she's just looking at the aftermath. Okay, ain't nobody there, but it's blood there on the ground. The guy tells him that was Ray Ray's spot or Raymond Jones' spot, and how they didn't really find much of anything. And then of course Angela's walking around and she sees a hole in the wall, and she was like, hey, did you see this? And he was like, no. I was like, that's that second shot that we heard. Thought it might have went in the body, but obviously not. She was like, yeah, go on and pull that bullet out. I bet you we'll get a match. Then she shake her head like, why do these people always make me tell them what to do and then I gotta put them in jail? Because I'm so sick of Angela. Like, okay, you told the girl where he was and all that, but now you over here telling on you, snitching on the fact that it's a bullet hole over there when you know good and damn well where it came from. I mean, 9 times out of 10. All right, so she's just like, ugh, and I was just like, that bitch is playing cat and mouse around here. Natasha, she goes to Silver. And at first I was just like, oh God, are you about to be like, oh, you know, I need you and all of that? But no, she's not like that. She goes, listen, I just want to talk to you about some things. He was like, go on and lay it on me. She was like, well, if there was a family member who went and killed somebody accidentally, you know, and they was trying to protect somebody, you know, I just want to know exactly what might happen to that family member. He said, listen, go tell James to get a good lawyer. And she was like, no, it's not for James. Okay, it's for me. I was like, oh, the mother is going to take the rap for her baby. I need a lawyer. And he was just like, listen, Tasha, I can be your lover. I can be your lawyer, but I can't be both. So then she pulled out her check for the retainer. She was like, well, I guess you my lawyer then. Like, good girl, gotta drop his ass, even though, you know, that's still way too close for comfort. But I'm sure she knows that he loves her and that she can use him to really kind of like bend some corners for her if she needs be, you know. So I guess now she gonna be working, he gonna still be her damn lover and her lawyer, trying to talk about he can't be both. Nigga, you is a lie. A lie, don't care who tell it. And then lastly, you guys, this is the best fucking scene of the whole episode. So Andre and them, they come out of this, wherever they met with the Jimenez people and the rest of them guys. They come out and Ghost and Tommy sees them coming out the building. They waiting in the car. I guess they was going to go in there and try to hit up Andre, but once they see him come out and then they see the Jimenez people come out after him, you know, they like, shit, we can't do this right now. That means that we going to need way more ammunition, way more soldiers, way more time, you know, strategy plan and whatnots. And then the camera swings around, y'all. Kanan in the back seat. He was just like, I got some of the local homies around. And they was like, no, we even need more than that. And then Tommy was just like, I might got something for that ass. Anybody feel like Italian? I was like, oh, it was so good, you guys. I was just like, oh shit, are we about to get the family, the Italian, the mob involved in this shit? Tommy gonna take advantage of the fact that his father is who's who in the mob, right? You already see next season, y'all. Something about seeing the 3 of them back together, even though they never have really been together, but it's like now everybody is like grown and they got real life situations happening and they realize that shit happened, but they got a common goal right now, which is to get that fucking Andre. I told you guys Andre was going to make it to the next season. I knew it, but I am so glad that he got so much rope to hang himself, and now all we got to do is put that noose up. Child, we going to get Andre next season. All right, you guys, let me get off of here. That shit was so good. Like, I know some people are going to say it was sort of cliched and it was too, you know, easily tied up and all of that. But listen, it has been so much shit happening on Power that, you know, every now and then that I feel like writers need to give their viewers some sort of conclusion. Like, if you just keep shit going and going and going, then it just starts to get to the point where you just start feeling like, oh my God, this is never going to end. So even though next season I know that they're going to bring all the other stories up that, you know, they touched on this one, just knowing that we was able to kind of resolve a few things and kind of bring that shit together and just see Kanan and Ghost and Tommy back together, and, you know, it's a little bit cliche, but it's okay. It's okay, y'all. I'm fine with it because it's a TV show, and at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to enjoy it. And that shit was good. Gave me every little bit that I needed, y'all. Anyway, let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.